Hi guys, it is C and today we are back at playing Megastore Simulator. We are back in the warehouse with more organization, and I am so excited to be hopping back into this. As always, I do hope that you are having an amazing day or evening. If you are new to the channel, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying the content, guys, if you would like the video, I would truly appreciate it. In the last one, that was just chaos. I feel like every time there is an update, my brain just goes full squirrel mode. It is just fully committing to I need to look at this and that, and I get so distracted and I start yapping, and it's hard for me to just kind of like lock in and focus. But guys, I did off camera, I did kind of get some things cleaned up. The only thing that is left is the seafood, which you guys may be like, see, why did you remove the bottom pallets here and not the top one? So since the last video, there has been another update to the game, kind of just improving the cold storage update. So just some improvements. The big thing about this is that we are now able to, if we go up to these pallet racks, our existing ones, as long as there are 6 or fewer pallets on it, then you can just go right up to it and hit C, and it automatically converts it to the compact pallet rack, which is amazing. You guys know the whole reason for me to using the box shelves in the last one is because I didn't want to be dealing with the forklift. That's me. That's my personal way of wanting to play the game. I had enough of dealing with the forklift when we had the huge warehouse organization that took me 3 episodes. I just didn't want to. And this A-okay, guys. I know most, not all players, decided to just automatically use the pallet racks, and I love that for you guys, but I just did not want to deal with it. So I'm just going to go around and look how easy this is. So we have those all set up, and now I just need to set up these here, which let me grab. This needs a fridge, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and put these away. I'm like, it's not going to take me long at all to get this sorted. So we will be able to run the store today. I mean, we're 2 minutes in and I'm basically done. How do I want to do this? I will say, of course, these take up a lot more space, but not say okay. I think we will have enough room at least for, I say that, maybe we won't. Let's see. Okay, so I do have, and this is the other fridge. And this, of course, we're using the box shelves, which, guys, I personally like the look of them. Here's our freezer. I forgot to show that. I did set up the freezer items off camera, and that works fine. And here is our cold. I think that's what I was supposed to do, guys. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm supposed to switch this because I hope. Let's start moving some things around. I feel like I can fit a lot more of these and this size. So let me make this cool. Let's do that. And then we will make this. Well, let me wait until I move the things out. But yeah, let's switch this around. And I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do this off camera and I completely forgot. But this is our produce, and there's not a lot of it, so I figure we put this in the smaller walk-in freezer, and we will have the pallet racks for the seafood in this larger one. Yeah, this is I was about to go and like purchase a new walk-in freezer. I'm so glad I decided to look in here. Okay, so let's do that. Close this, and we will make this a fridge. Perfect. Something else I want to point out that's from the update, the dev did kind of just emphasize again regarding the product spoilage. So I kind of was in the update video, I kind of mentioned I'm not too sure, but the way that the patch notes read was basically he didn't want it to be stressful. So all existing products did not spoil, but from my understanding, as soon as you order new products, that's when that timer starts. But he did just go through and just kind of mention that again. So your old inventory does not spoil. There is no need to panic or rush your entire warehouse into walk-in freezers immediately. Products only spoil if they are stored at the wrong temperature in pallet racks or box shelves, or if they're taken from a truck and left on the ground for too long by the player. And that's for new products that you order. So if you like, especially depending on how your warehouse, if it wasn't like super organized and you're like panicking trying to get everything in the walk-in freezer, as long as you're not ordering new products, they shouldn't spoil from the way that that's reading. I may still be wrong and I may be reading it wrong, but the way that I'm reading that is your old products are fine. It's just once you start ordering products that will spoil. Something else, I know I keep like referencing the patch notes, but he also, with the compact pallet racks, I forgot to mention that you get a $200 refund automatically. So that is awesome. When you are doing that, the cost of the walk-in freezers are now 50% less, so that's awesome. And the spoilage times have been doubled, so that's awesome as well. Something else, restockers and unloaders now move and work 15% faster. That is amazing. And grocery and bakery products now have an up to 50% higher chance of being picked in larger quantities from the same shelf. So this does not reduce sales from other departments, but this increases the sold item count for the grocery and bakery departments. And there were some other fixes as well, but that was like the major things. And to me, I am appreciating that although we have this new update, the dev is wanting to ensure that this still stays cozy. It's not something that's stressful. Oop, I picked up the wrong thing. Let's pack this up. We'll put this back over here. Oh my goodness. Pack this up, put this here. I do have some other compact pallet racks, and it's just the ones that I didn't purchase anymore. The ones that we had, the larger normal size pallet racks, once they were empty, I just reduced the size of it. That way we didn't have to purchase any on the computer. I also purchased, I forget what this is called, but it's the one that's for the 3 tier. I figured it would be best to have this. That way we're not using the forklift. The forklift is a lot harder to drive. This is just a lot smoother. So we'll have the forklift as well as this machine, which I will look at the name of in just a second because I forget what it's called. But here we go. We'll get this put away. Then we just have one last rack, and it's only 10 minutes basically in the video. So we will definitely, is that enough room? It will be enough room. I probably don't need to put it right up. Maybe I'll move it actually. We will. And getting myself turned around. But yeah, get this sorted. And we do have some money, guys. So I may try to order a little bit of stock before opening, or we may just open and just order stock. I know there's probably so much that we are out of because I just was not even worried about the store in the last one. What if I put you here? No, actually, let's put you here. Is that weird? I just don't want to I mean, we're probably not going to be coming in here very often, especially since these are pallets. Yeah, I think that looks good. So just kind of a reminder, we do have, so we have our freezer here, and this is our smallest walk-in freezer. And right now for our current needs, unless there's more freezer items added, I think this is the perfect size, so we'll leave it as it is. This is our fridge item, so this has a combination of course, the fridge items in the grocery, but also our bakery items, and we still have more room to add a few more box shelves if needed. In here, this is our fridge, I'm sorry, that we just set up with all of the seafood. And here we have our cool section, which is all of our produce. And again, guys, we do have a few more warehouse expansions. You guys did point out, don't forget, we are getting some new departments, which once we do, I will I think I would have a walk-in freezer dedicated to that one department, like our deli department and our butchery. Is it deli? And oh my goodness. Either way, guys, the two departments that we are getting, we will just get walk-in freezers dedicated specifically to those departments. But our warehouse, we have plenty of room. I could, if I wanted to, kind of space this out a little bit, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is. But our warehouse is all nice and cleaned. I did something you guys may not agree with, but all of that excess product, I did just go through and recycle it, which I may do the same thing here too. So there's some extra boxes here. It's hard for me to grab the other ones. That's okay. Uh-oh, I am stuck. Let me put you here. But yeah, we had a bunch of, it was mainly in the fridge. We had some issues. I wish I can grab this. That's okay. We'll leave it because I don't want to mess anything up. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually open our store, make some more money. I know we have a little bit in our vending machines. We did in the last episode, we did go ahead and collect our money from the vending machines. So we'll have to kind of build that back up. But kind of a reminder from not the last episode, but the episode before, we had discussed kind of going through and moving these self-checkouts. So maybe let's get these closed. And we'll start doing that now. I want to get a little bit of money rolling in, then we will order some stock as well. But where should I put these? So this goes up to 17. Where is... So 18, 19, 21. And this is 22. Okay, so I'm going to be lowering my customer count for just a second. But I want the numbers to make sense. So let's sort this out. So we'll have 13 here. Maybe. Come on, there we go. Come on, game. Is it where I'm standing? It doesn't want to snap to this. That's okay. I say that, but it's going to bug me, but I will maybe off camera, if I remember, I'll get it sorted. I must have placed one wrong. One of these are probably not placed right, so it's just kind of causing everything to be weird. But that's okay. So we'll move these over here. And I may actually, so there is a cap of the amount of customers we can have in our store currently. So I don't know if I need all of these self-checkouts, and I'm so sorry, ma'am. I forget when you load back in, even if the register is closed, it opens back up. So I always end up doing that. But let's see. It's going to be hard for me to grab those. But what I could do is just... Oh, no, it's going to throw all my numbers off. Just kidding. But let's go ahead and start grabbing these at least. I don't want to pack them. I was just thinking, like, what if I pack them up? But I'm just going to leave them as they are. Yeah, that's going to be hard to grab. Oh. I'm going to try as soon as they walk away to close it. Just not going to leave.
Perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
Are you already queued up? Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. So we'll get these moved and we'll get these opened back up. So we'll put, can 20 fit there? No, that's okay. Let's turn this. And I don't want to have too many of these self-checkouts, guys, but I do think it'll be nice to have have enough, you know. We might as well, right? And it's a nice way to fill the space. Will this work? Yes. Okay, perfect. So what I may do is grab a few more to just kind of complete this row, then get rid of the other ones. Okay, so we'll go back upstairs. And look how much money we have, guys. That is amazing. We're going to be spending every last bit of it in just a second on stock. But it's pretty darn cool to have this much money. So let's bring you down here. Did that open? It did. Perfect. I'm so excited for the new departments, though, guys. I'm very excited to see how it'll work, because what I'm learning, which we already know, like this dev, he does things so well, and it's different from... Oh, all of these are crooked, aren't they? Shoot. Well, no, it's just this one. So we will wait for him to finish. But yeah, so whenever he does do an update, like the toy department update still blows my mind. Like the attention to detail, the products themselves, like so well done. So I know that these new departments that we are getting are going to be so well done, and I'm excited for it. So let's get this sorted. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Sorry, ma'am. So we will grab one last one. Then we will get rid of the other ones. Oh, I'm getting stuck, running into stuff. So it's just 3 that we're getting rid of. That's not too bad. Oh my goodness. And I hope that this one fits. It does. Perfect. Okay. I love it. And let's grab my recycling bin. I'll bring this upstairs. That way I don't have to bring the boxes downstairs. Oh, nope. Let's pack you up. Okay, so let's go back downstairs. I want to order a few things. Then we will maybe get some things organized upstairs. But let's get some stock in our store. Okay, so it has been a while since I've had to do this, but let's go low stock maybe. Toy and candy, I'm sure there's a lot. Yes, there is. Oh my goodness, we're completely out of the toy and candy department has nothing. Thankfully, the items aren't super expensive, but I'm going to have to, like, as soon as they restock all of the big display items, like the dollhouse, the push car, I'm going to have to order another pallet. But let's send this to Dock 1. I want that to get going. And let's now look at... Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Let's now look at the grocery. We'll do full pallets. And I'm not too sure how it's going to work with the box shelves. We will see, guys. I was thinking in the last one, I was like, oh, I'm going to just go and order from... I'm not going to do that. So if I see products left in the dock, I know that's because of... you know, there's no room, and we will just get it sorted from there. But let's see.
This looks a little stale. I hope I'm wrong.
Okay, not too bad there. Seafood. There are some items we need to purchase. That kinda, I think we're good. I was gonna say that kind of scares me, but I think I did see some empty pallets. Clothing, let me skip. No, we'll send clothing with this shipment. And I'm just doing full pallets of everything, hoping for the best. Hopefully we can afford it. Okay, so let's send this to Dock 2. Electronics, let's go out of stock. Music, out of stock. Let's just get full pallets if we can. So far, we're still good. We're starting to run out of money. Okay, so this is pretty much, we have 3,000 left. Okay, we're making more. I'm kind of, oh my goodness, there's so much we need to order. Let's do music last. So we'll keep with the electronics. Let's go sports. Let's try to get full pallets of everything we can. And music, we may have to just wait on. Okay, so we'll send this to Dock 3. Going to music, if I was to add everything to the cart, full pallets of everything, how much do I need? Too much money. Oh my goodness, guys. This is ridiculous. I don't know if we are going to be able to do this. And then this just updated. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I don't know if I grabbed everything. So yeah, that's going to be quite expensive. Quite expensive. Let's see. I may try to lower The thing is, most of these already come in such a low quantity, but anything that I can at least half or lower, I will. And that may save us a little bit of money. We're still going to have to wait till tomorrow to get the products, but maybe it won't be so expensive. That is still expensive. No matter what, it's still very expensive. So once all of these customers leave, we will go to the next day. I wonder if I should push this back a little bit, or I think I can leave it. That's fine. Our grocery section looks so like small, but I don't want to move anything until we get our new departments. I know we're going to have to expand, but I'm kind of like, it looks so tiny, and then you have this huge open area over here, but we'll leave it for now. Oh my goodness, our poor toy department. I was wanting to, guys. I know the whole point of moving the registers was to start doubling up the quantities for the sports department, but I kind of need to just get our store stocked back up first. Then we will worry about spending money. Let me see if I was to move these though. Let's get these moved at least. Uh-oh, why is that not up against it? There we go. But yeah, I do love that the music department, we have way more stock, but with that, we're going to be spending so much more money. I never painted the floor up here. That's embarrassing. I will get that done. But yeah, it's going to be expensive to keep it stocked up. I will say that. What if we grab you? Put you there. Actually, let's do this. Oh my goodness. What is it wanting to snap to? Let's just forget about the snapping. There we go. And we may actually, if I put this here, how far off is that? Oh no, I much rather having these up against the rail. Okay. And what that would allow me to do is just kind of wrap around more of the shelving for the sports department. I don't mind that. I still don't really love our toy department, guys, but that's a-okay. Once we start expanding more, it will be a lot better. We have one last customer. Before we actually hit enter to end the day, something I forgot we were looking at, guys. We were looking at employees. We still, let me go, management, manage staff. We don't have our next employee yet. It's at level 142, which I want to say, are we hiring another unloader? Or are we doing, I think we were going restocker, but either way, let's go hiring and let's look to see if there's anyone that's, nope, the work speed. I know I'm just focused anything over 100 when I'm looking at the stats. I know that's 99%, but that's kind of the role I set, so we'll stick with it. But let's go ahead and hit enter. We will go to the next day, guys. Let's start a new day. Immediately open. You're looking for things from vending. Okay. I'm sure it's on one of the trucks. something I may do just in case, I may go ahead and grab this off of the truck just in case the rack is full. This is seafood, so that should be okay. Okay. So I think those were completely empty, the seafood ones, which is in here. The ones that we ordered, I think, were completely empty, so it should be fine. Hopefully. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I'm like, should I help them? Maybe I should. Let's grab our platform cart. I'm going to grab especially some of the toy candy stuff. At least a few boxes, and that way they can start restocking. We'll just put you here. Okay. Yeah, there she goes. I don't want to unload everything because the employees are not going to put those on the pallet, so we'll just have boxes everywhere. But I do want to help them out a little bit, get them going. As well with the clothing, I'm going to just grab a few of these off of here. And those are fine. Let's just put that there. Perfect. Okay, and there are some vending machine items here. Let's grab those, maybe. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we have it. That's me helping for the day. I think they can take care of everything else. In here though, while we're waiting, because again, I'm not going to, I don't want to buy any more, store racks or anything, because I'm not wanting to double up anything right now as far as our store quantities. So maybe we can focus on getting the grocery racks sorted. Which, where are they? So like this one here, let me just grab one and start. We just kind of need to move some things down. I do have to get on this forklift to do that, but that's a-okay. You guys just do not mind my bad driving. Okay, so let's just bring these down. We'll start from that. And I think like almost every pallet we may have to go through and get sorted. So that's going to be fun. Am I just not on it right? There we go. Okay. Every pallet rack I meant. Let's just get this sorted. I will say I'm happy the dev did give us the option to convert the racks. I'm sure some players are kind of like I don't want to say upset, but I'm sure there's some players that did take a lot of time to get everything moved over. Then he released that. But that's just telling me like he's taking feedback from the community. I'm sure other players were having issues, or not issues, but it takes a lot of time to get things moved around. And so I'm happy to see that he kind of took that feedback. How do I want to do this? Let's just grab you. Maybe. There we go. And we'll grab this top one as well. Okay. Is this grocery? It is. So for this one, let me just grab... I'll just put these at the very top. Then I can get rid of that rack. So that's perfect. I'm sure we'll probably end up getting rid of like 1 or 2 altogether after this one. We'll see. Oh. But yeah, we'll get this sorted and we're making money. We still, it was like what, 95,000 or something we need for the music department. And as soon as I spend that money, I really need more than that, because soon as they restock, I need to order all of those instruments again. So that's fun. That is a lot of fun. This needs to be sorted as well. So this one is completely done. I'm going to, for the time being, because I don't want my numbers all... Oh, I didn't think of... I can just change the numbers. What am I saying? I could just change them. Okay, so is there any that are completely fine still? Does not look like it. Okay, so... let's start moving some things over. This one I just need to bring down. Perfect. Oh, wait, this... Oh, no, it's not. Almost completely done. It looked like it was. I'm actually just gonna grab a pallet from this pallet rack just to get this completed. There we go. And that's 2 done. 2 out of 9. Yeah. Out of 9. I think that this shelf here is our last one for grocery. So this one I just need 2 to finish that off. I'm just going to kind of do that same thing. So I'll just grab from this rack just to have it completed. You guys will have to let me know how much work do you guys have to do for your organization? Was it a lot? I will say I'm very thankful that we did, prior to this update, we went ahead and just decided to fully organize things, because I can only imagine, like, guys, if it was chaotic for me in the last one with our warehouse being pretty much organized, just imagine me going into it with everything all over the place, pallets in such random spots. Like, that would have been pure chaos. Like, you guys probably already thought it was chaotic, but that would have been like, I may have just been like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know if I would have given up on the game, but that's a lot of work. So and I'm sure there's a lot of players that are unfortunately probably like, yeah, I understand, I'm dealing with this right now myself. But depending on how far you are into the game, sometimes with early access games like this, like, a fresh restart is not a bad idea, unless you're like way into it already, but if you're not that far into it, a fresh restart may be the way to go. If the warehouse organization to you seems a little overwhelming. And let's do this. Perfect. So I will pack up this one. And same as before, I am just going to use these pallets here to fill in all of our missing gaps. Then we will get all of our numbers sorted. So is this the last? No, we have these 3 here. Okay. And this one, we only need 2 pallets to have this one be completed. So that is perfect. Of course, it's reserved for staff. And I'm so sorry. My voice keeps kind of going in and out, and I'm having to clear my throat, which is not great. I'm sorry if it's loud for you guys or annoying. I'm sure it's annoying, but it seems like I just have like something stuck in my throat. And let's see. Now I can grab this. And we still have customers in a store, but right now we still do not have enough money to buy the items we need for the music department, which is great. It is great, guys. Here we go. And down to our last 2. This did not take as long as I thought it would, I will say. I'm glad I decided to just go ahead and do this now with you guys, because I was going to do this off camera, but I looked over and I was like, we still have a lot of time left in the episode and I just need to make some money. So this is great. We'll put you up there. Perfect. I kind of feel like we could move our vending machine racks, because we do have them kind of right up against that wall when you first walk into the warehouse. But also I kind of like them being there because we frequently have to restock the vending machines. Are these? I don't know if they're still grabbing these. Yeah, they are. Okay. And that is fine. So let's grab our last pallet. Pallet rack. I always say that. I always forget to continue that and say rack. But our last pallet rack. And we'll get this sorted. Perfect. And for this one, we just need to... We'll bring this down. Uh-oh, I think I'm at a weird angle. Let's bring it up a little bit. Perfect. And we will grab this last one here, bring it down to a lower shelf, and we are done, I think. I may have missed one. This is sports. That is sports, electronics. Yep, we are done, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 5. So I'll just make this 5. Then that is 6 and 7. Perfect. So that is perfect. So as far as getting these put back, how do I guess we'll just start here. I don't remember how I was doing the numbering, but that's okay. We'll just get these placed. And I don't know how I was doing the spacing either. Let's do something like that. Perfect. I'm loving how much space our warehouse has now, though, guys. I'm so glad the dev did remove the columns that were in the middle of the warehouse. It just makes it look so much more spacious, and you're able to fit a lot more racks in the middle without there being any issues. So I really appreciate that. Where is 6? Here it is. Okay, so we'll put you here. And 7 will go here. Then I'm just going to have to sort out the sports, which I may do this. Oh, I'm stuck in a box. Give me just 1 second to get this sorted, guys. Then, oh, nope, we don't have enough money. I was like, then we'll order what we can. If we don't have enough, that's great. So 1. We'll just put these here. Perfect. And this is electronics. Okay. Is there an electronics 2? Or why did I... Oh, here it is. So let's actually sort this. We'll do something like this. Okay, so there is that. I guess I should put... We'll put you here. And that will leave, guys, we have a lot of space. I could even, if I wanted to, like bring these up. But we have space to add more walk-in freezers if needed. I'm sure we could configure it to where we at least can get one more walk-in freezer in, but of course I would want to get more expansions as we got the departments. So that is that. It's looking so good. I'm kind of even tempted, like I don't like that there's something missing here, but I don't know what I would put there. Wonder if I just like even just turn it. Is that weird? Or even just like... What if I shifted all of this back a little bit? That way you don't immediately walk into these racks. Come on, game. Okay, I don't hate that. That way, there's a little bit of space when you walk in. And I will keep this last rack over here. And then this is our vending machine. Okay, I don't hate this, guys. Look at our warehouse, all nicely organized. I do need to put these in the freezer. I thought by now the employees would have got what they needed. And is this freezer? Was that? Uh-oh, I think it's freezer. Or is this a fridge item? I think the meat is a freezer item. So let's put this in here. It does take like multiple days in game, guys, for the products to spoil. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. So I think we're okay. But let me put this up. Where is the minced meat? This is full. Okay. So we'll put up what we can. Then I will get rid of the rest probably. Yeah, so we'll just get rid of those. And what we may do, guys, which this is already 50 minutes. I swear time goes by so fast. And I don't really feel like, I mean, we did a lot today, but it doesn't feel like we did as much as we typically do. And at the time it just went by. so freaking fast. But what I may do, guys, is go ahead and wrap up the episode from here. Cherry cola. Let me... Sorry. As I'm like, we'll wrap up the episode. I actually want to get these boxes out of the way. There we go. And I wonder if I should move all of this. I'm sorry, guys. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to move these down. That way, those are not in that box holding area. Or not as much. It's still going to overlap a little bit, but that is better. Perfect. Okay, so with that, guys, I am going to go ahead and wrap up the episode from here. I do thank you guys so much for sticking around and playing this game with me. If you are new to the channel, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying the content, guys, if you would like the video as well as leave me some comments. I do read each and every one of those, and I truly appreciate them so much. But again, I am so proud of how our warehouse looks. It is so nicely organized, and the walk-in freezers, I think this layout just works. It looks good. I am very pleased, and I cannot wait for the next one. Bye, guys.